Hello everyone, this is Karl from the Rhinebeck School of Music. I'm joined as always by little Karl to my left. Today we're going to talk about blues soloing over dominant chord and major chord progressions. My chords are G7, the 1 chord, C7, and D7, the 5 chord. Now you're always safe playing your G minor pentatonic scale, but that could get boring after a while and you want to have some other options to explore. So what we'll talk about first is some arpeggios here. Now, part of the reason that the pentatonic minor scale will work over this is because it has a flatted 7th, the F, which is part of that G7 chord. However, it does not have a major third, like the 7th chord. So that's the color note, your flat third and your major third, which you can play with here. So if I was to play a 7th chord arpeggio just in the top octave here, I've got G, B, D, F, and G. And those are notes you can play over any time you're on that G7. Now what I'll do with that is I'll often mix that up. I'll add a 6th or a 9, and you get this kind of hybrid scale that you can play along with still some of your pentatonic minor notes. Now what I did there is I just moved it up to the 4 chord, the C. Little chromatic walk down, and then the rest of it, just like we said before, root, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, root, and 9. So basically all the same notes, just moved up to C. So if I do the same kind of riff here, to the 4, so what I did there is I took the G, B flat to B, D, E, back to D, to a G, and just kind of walked down from there with those same arpeggio notes. G, F, E, D, some bends on the E to get up onto the F, kind of half step bend. And then I'm playing a B flat to a B, kind of flirting with that flat third and major third.
Did he just say flirting?
Now, when I went to the 4 chord, same deal. Root, flat third, E flat to E, G, A, G, C. The 5 chord, I have less time, so I did a 3rd, 5th, and then again walk down. This is kind of like a Freddie King thing where he would play like over, say this was the D triad. He'd walk down from the 9 to the root, the 6 to the 5. So you put it all together, and then when you get to the turnaround, what you can do is you can play a minor. That's another common blues trick, is to come back to the minor as a turnaround. Some other things you can do is you can think about playing in just the G pentatonic major. Now, one easy way to do that is to just shift from your 1st finger as the root to the scale to your 4th finger, shifting down. So what that means is if I was to play the same pattern, but where my 1st finger was, now my 4th finger is, I would shift down, which in this case would involve open strings. If I move it up an octave here, you can see it a little easier. Here's the G here in G minor. 1st finger, root, it there. Now, when I move my fourth finger to that G and play the same pentatonic pattern, just starting there. And that works over rock and all sorts of other styles. Because now you're playing a G scale that has a major third in it, and that's part of that seventh chord. So you're kind of playing around different tonalities between the major and the minor.
Blah, blah, blah. Well, how does it sound?
Turn around. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is Karl from the Rhinebeck School of Music signing off with Little Karl. We'll see you guys soon.